Live with Kelly and Ryan. Today, from the series The Rookie, Nathan Fillion. And staying healthy while globetrotting as we continue Live's Travel Week. Plus, a visit from the Impractical Jokers. Also, a performance from Fitz&Tantrums. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Good morning. Hey guys, how are you? Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, that was abrupt. Happy Hump Day, everybody. It's Wednesday, February 19th, 2020.
Nice out.
Yes.
It's clear and sunny. It's beautiful outside.
I know.
Take a look at that. Drink it up. 42 degrees and clear sky.
Guess what? 4 more degrees. They're going to be topless in Central Park.
That's right. Summer-like weather at 50 degrees this time of year.
I'm telling you. It doesn't take much around here.
I get excited, though, because we have had a relatively mild winter in New York City. If I look at the years that I've been here, this has been a pretty easy winter.
I want you
Thank
to know
you
something.
for wooing that.
I want you to know something, Ryan Seacrest.
Please.
Since you have moved to New York City, we've only had mild winters.
Yeah, because they know I can't take it. I'm just a small man.
I'm just telling you, you haven't really had like a New York winter.
I wouldn't mind a little pretty snow.
Like a winter of 1996. Remember that one? Remember that? Oh boy, what an S show that was. And I mean S as in snow. Every day. That's why Mark and I got married. We really just wanted to get out of the snow.
The S show was why you got married?
No, the snow.
I got it.
The chronic snow.
So my dogs are jet lagged.
Oh, how do you deal with canine jet lag?
That's why I ask if anyone wants to write in. I don't know. But what happens is, so I've been taking them back and forth a little bit, and I fall. It takes me 42 minutes to fall asleep, right? It's just like, I flip. Finally, I tell myself, you have to fall asleep. Fall asleep. Things are good till 1:38. Then I wake up, use the bathroom, come back to bed, start thinking, make a list. It's 2:48 now. Fall asleep. The dogs now wake up at 3:30.
Oh.
They look at me like, we've got jet lag. What do we need an Ambien or whatever, whatever you give a dog to sleep. And so I would not do that, don't worry. And so I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like they say for us to stay on our circadian rhythm. I don't know if dogs have the same thing or not.
Right. I don't.
What does Chewy do when you travel?
Well, Chewy, as you know, is really just a cat in a dog's body. And by a cat, I mean a cat who smokes cigarettes and drinks martinis.
Usually by now, right?
And Chewy's, the older she's gotten, she's figured us out. She's trained us. She now realizes that if she acts like she's in pain in any way, that she can work her way onto the bed somehow. And what she does is she starts out on the sofa that's at the foot of the bed. She starts out down there, the middle of the night. And then I slowly, she knows when Mark's not in town to do this.
That's when she plays.
What I will feel is, I will feel her slowly crawl to the foot of the bed, up on the foot of the bed. And I raise my head and I go, Chewy, and she does this. Right? So she gets down, she gets down low. And then she pretends that she's sleeping. I know she's not asleep because I just saw her crawl up there.
The two of you having a standoff in the middle of the night is
then
so great.
She'll crawl closer to me and I sit up and I go, Chewy, and down again. And then pretty soon I will just drift back to sleep. And then I wake up and the dog is staring at me like, can you believe what just happened? Can you believe I got all the way up to the head of this bed? And you have all the way up to the head of this bed, and you have a strict anti-dog policy in the bed, and yet here I am.
That would never happen if Daddy were home.
No. She doesn't even try it if Daddy's home.
By the way, speaking of Daddy, you were talking about wingspan.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so yesterday you were talking about how you have incompatible
We
arms?
cannot hold hands. We do not.
But I saw a picture. You posted a picture of you guys
did you see
in a pretzel hand.
Yeah, did
right.
you? That's,
Look at that.
Oh, that's me holding
so
hands with my husband.
That's Kelly and Daddy
Yeah.
holding hands. And you said that your arm span is so
look
that
at
it's not...
So look at your, let's go elbow to, okay, so see how, that's kind of, that's not insurmountable. Yes, your arm is longer than my arm, but we can overcome that.
We could, right.
So if you look at, if you hold Mark and me together, elbow to elbow, it's like up here.
Okay.
Like
I've
I'm
seen
like
his,
this.
Yes.
So if he wants to hold hands with me, he puts his hand here, and I'm like, okay. I have to fold around myself to...
And that's what that image
That's
was.
what that's a picture.
Well, a lot of people wrote in about that yesterday after watching the show, talking about wingspan.
Yeah.
And there's other human body ratio notions as well here in this research that we found, right?
Right.
So yeah, I guess they say that your wingspan is your height.
Correct, but my wingspan is 4 inches shorter than my height.
Okay.
And Mark's wingspan, oddly enough, because we are mirror twins, his wingspan is 4 inches taller than his height.
Which makes sense because he has longer arms.
So we have an 8-inch
but together you're
disadvantage.
But if you take your disadvantages together,
we are almost
you all match
one
up.
normal person.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that this is your height. I thought for sure this was much shorter, and then I tried it, and I was thrilled that this was this.
That's your actual height.
This,
This is not my height.
Well, on my license,
you lie.
I said 5'9".
Oh.
Which I think is accurate, but it might be 5'8". But then when I did this was 5'9". So I actually think my license is right now.
So my license, I got my license when I graduated high school and I grew 4 inches. I mean, go figure. Late puberty.
Yeah.
But I grew 4 inches after I graduated high school. So my license height is way off because I got my license when I was 17. So I graduated when I was 18.
But you were blessed with a growth spurt. Some of us have not had that.
Yeah, I did have a growth spurt. But it's really weird because if you measure my arms to anybody else's arms, people who are shorter than me, their arms are always longer.
They're always longer.
Always
What
longer.
about the length of one's foot is equal to the length of the forearm?
There's no way that's true. There's no way. I am all feet. I should be very large.
So your foot is longer than your forearm?
100%. My forearms are very we are dealing with a problem here, okay? There are very few things I can reach. Do you understand me?
Just to get cereal, we need a stepladder.
Just to get cereal on the cereal aisle, I need a stepladder.
Just to get the variety pack.
I can't reach anything.
That's
That's
my
your
shoe.
shoe.
What goes on my foot? Well, I can't get my foot to my... How do I do that?
Your foot to your forearm, use your other foot.
Come here and help me.
You're using the
This
wrong
one?
foot. You need help, really?
Well, yeah, I don't take as much gyrotonics as you.
Lean forward, lean your body forward. And your
sweetie,
arm.
we need to work on your hip flexors there.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. Look at that.
My hip flexors are tight. That was a workout for you, wasn't it?
Listen, you two. Save that for the pay-per-view special.
Online.
I have to say, I've never seen you that color red, Delvin.
You need to sit in pigeon a little bit.
I need to do it.
Yeah, you need to stretch out your hip flexors.
I'm a middle-aged man.
It's the first time I've ever hear you acknowledge that.
Yeah. Clearly, my hip flexor is shorter than anything.
Bottom of nose to outside corner of eye is equal to the length of an ear.
So do this.
I don't understand that one. That's why I skipped it.
Yeah.
Outside your eye.
Yeah.
Now move it to your ear.
Okay.
Okay.
No. No. I don't think that's true. But by the way,
we have made-for-TV ratios. Nothing actually is proportional.
you're right.
Right? Like this is
You
why
are right.
That's
We
why we
have-
fell into this gig.
We do, because we have big parade heads. Don't you think? Like a parade float. Like when I see mascots, I'm like, that looks like me.
That's our mold. Actually, no, with hats sometimes I have to pull the thing all the way across. I get very excited.
What do you mean you have to pull
You know,
the thing?
the adjustable, you know the holes and the prongs? I line them up perfectly. So all the prongs and all the holes get filled. So next time you're hat shopping for me, that's the size I need. The prong to hole is fully filled. You know?
I like that you fill your holes with your prongs.
Yes. Can you imagine if I was walking around aimlessly with open holes? I have the exact... My head was made with the exact number of holes to prong ratio for a hat. And that's kind of my secret treat.
I have a feeling this is going to be tomorrow's trivia question. So write that down, everybody. Circle it, highlight it.
Today on the show, Nathan Fillion is back. He is here.
See a lot of kids in the audience today. I have a feeling they're here to see the Impractical Jokers.
Yes. Oh, he is?
Oh, my God.
I'm looking for a hat, but that's got the slider on it. It doesn't have the prong to hole. See that band?
Yeah.
It's not the right one. No one's got a hat.
Who has a hat with prongs?
Do you have prongs on your hat, sir? Sir with the hat, the only one? Are there prongs on the back of that?
No.
No. What a blessed man you are. We also have a performance by Fitz&Tantrums. Love Fitz&Tantrums.
Travel weekend. Sorry, I was belching. I don't know why.
You were masking a belt.
Sorry. You know what?
You were masking a belt.
I did that thing last night where I got a second food wind. Do you ever get a second food wind?
Yeah, it usually comes out differently.
No, I had dinner, but I was like not really that hungry when I ate dinner, so I sort of like wrapped it up and put it in the fridge for later. Mm-hmm. And then around 9:45, I was like, I'm starving. I'm going in. And so I apologized.
You're just digesting it now?
Yes. So I apologize. But Travel Week continues with Dr. Jennifer Ashton. She's going to give us tips on how to stay healthy while traveling, which I believe...
You should just stay home.
I believe staying healthy while traveling means wearing a hazmat suit and locking yourself in a closet.
So my mother and father are at the airport right now traveling for their 50th wedding anniversary celebration this weekend.
That's right. So exciting.
But so I told her we were doing this segment at the airport. So she's trying to turn all the TVs at the Atlanta airport into the show to watch this segment for traveling.
I'm sure that's going to make her very popular at the Atlanta airport.
It's time for 2020 travel trivia. Here we go. Who is that?
Hans Wiltz from Ottumwa.
Hey, Hans.
Hey. Hi.
How are you, Hans?
Great.
Hi.
Good to see you, buddy.
Ottumwa,
Iowa.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
It's a land of rippling waters, so it should.
Very nice.
Well, good to have you rippling on the dance floor with us this morning.
Thank you.
Let's say hi to Brittany Iramo from Morgantown, West Virginia, who watches us on WTAE Channel 4. Brittany, good morning.
Hi. Is that Graceland? Yes. I couldn't think of the name of it. I was like, is that Elvis's house?
It is Elvis's house.
Very cool.
Was it Christmas time?
No, it was actually my birthday.
Oh, well, great, because I saw the lights here. I thought maybe they're always there. It's Elvis's house. I guess they are. All right. Today, both our studio audience and you at home can weigh in on which statement you think is true. Go to KellyandRyanNow.com to vote. And for just for voting, they can win their very own Kelly and Ryan mug.
This is why people play this game. Just for the mug.
Oh, the lights have dimmed them. Just clap and they dim.
Did we get a clapper?
Yeah, we got a clapper. And all you have to do is think dim and it dims. All right, here we go.
Think dim thoughts.
Just think dimly. Or just be dim and it dims. All right, the two are. I have the same birthday as Lisa Marie Presley. Didn't know what I stumbled onto there. Or I run a clothing boutique with my mom. All right, Kelly.
Well, she's got a very chic fringed jacket and the jeans with the holes in the knees that cost extra for the holes in the knees. So that makes sense about the clothing boutique. However, she is at Graceland on her birthday wearing her birthday hat. So I don't know. I could go either way. I'm such a Libra.
What's her birthday?
When is your birthday?
My birthday is February 1st.
I don't know when Lisa Marie Presley's. Anybody know?
I was like, yeah.
Anybody? Google. You have 30 seconds. No, okay, it's cheating. All right.
It's cheating?
I think it's the boutique. I don't know why. But you.
What is the audience?
What does the audience think?
Oh, Elvis. All right, Lisa Marie.
Wow, the Elvis photo. Could be a plot.
I think it could be a scam, though. That could be all to get us to divert our attention. All right. Kelly, it's on you.
No, it's on you. I feel like the last 12 have been on me.
Let's make it a nice even 13. I think it's the boutique. Is that true?
It is the boutique. You're right.
French jacket.
Right.
And it's www.shopgraceandpark.com.
Say it again?
Skip the
It's
W.
Shop Grace and Park.
Shop Grayson Park.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
That's
And
where
I
you
got
get.
my fringe jacket from there.
That's where you got it.
Yes.
But don't
Guys.
you run the boutique?
Yes, I run it too. I'm just trying to promote.
Yeah, no, we
Good.
got
No,
that.
well,
We got that. We understand.
No, I like
All right.
I'm
promotion.
Well,
plugging
you-
myself here.
It's making Gelman nuts. We love it. So you didn't get the mug, but we will spin the wheel and see if you get a trip. All right, here we go. Okay, Kelly.
Hey, here's a great prize. The St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. Yeah, 7 days and 6 nights in a royal suite. It's all inclusive. You want that sofa in the suite? You just sign Gelman's name on the dotted line. Airfare is provided by justfly.com. It's a prize valued at $8,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guest, Brittany. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. On yesterday's show, we talked with Anya Taylor-Joy. In what country did Anya say she lived until she was 6 years old? 20 seconds. She was in this country till 6. We asked about it. We talked about it. 10 seconds.
Was it Antigua?
No, it was Argentina.
Oh, I knew it started with an A.
Well, yeah, I just told you. Argentina. That's it. That's all right. So,
Dang it.
Isn't
Sorry about that.
Antigua where you were playing for?
Yes.
That's where you got that in your head.
Oh, so it screwed me up. I need a re-question.
I need a re-question. Nice try. Here's a great prize. It's almost like going on a trip. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 gift certificate from Analon Cookware.
yeah, it was a good segue. It was masterful.
See what I did there?
You are the queen of finesse.
So please pick a number between 1 and 227.
Well, my first nephew is due on April 12th, so we'll go with 12.
Oh, exciting. Congratulations. Number 12. Brittany, thank you for watching. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
We'll be right back with Nathan Fillion. Stay with us. All right, here we go.
Hi. He stars as Officer John Nolan in the hit series The Rookie. Please welcome back to the show, Fillion.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Looking good, Nathan.
Yeah, man. You sound surprised.
Fit. No, you look fit. I like
I haven't seen you guys since Niagara Falls.
Is that true?
That's where we were the last time I hang out with you.
I can't
We see you on TV
believe
all the time, so we feel like we see you.
I see you guys all the time. I used to live a block away, and I used to work a block away.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Do you like living so close to work? Because I didn't. I like to move.
The commute was great. I rolled out of bed, and I was
Yeah, right.
still late.
I like to drive in for some reason. You know, it gives you time to have your coffee and read the paper.
Are you driving?
Yeah.
You are.
I'm on my city bike
Oh, you're on your city bike.
with the basket and the bell.
Bring. You know that Nathan and you have a lot in common.
Obviously.
You're both avid scuba divers.
Well,
Is that where you put the thing in your mouth and you
No,
hover
that's the
above?
snorkeling.
Oh, never mind. Then you have nothing in common.
No, but you put on the tank and you go. How deep do you dive?
My deepest is 142 feet.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the scariest thing you've seen down there?
Anything that looks at you like, I wonder what that tastes like. Anything.
And strokes their beard.
Yeah. Anything that I try to act not delicious when I'm down there, which is so
Which is a stretch.
challenging.
Yeah.
The way that we just sit in the corner.
Much safer with the tube above water. You know, that's or the board with the glass.
That's where food floats, though.
Yeah.
But I
Food floats
find
on
more
water.
ales to be terrifying. They just look terrifying.
Yeah, they look
You know,
maniacal.
they look like they don't have good intentions.
Barracuda, they look like they're mad at you for just being there.
Being there, right. And they also are very still in the water.
yeah.
They like never move.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Good news is you're only 142 feet down. So you have done so many different things. I loved Castle. For
Thanks.
me, I love that series.
You are the most recognized for, would you say?
It's,
What is your most recognized role?
It used to be a toss-up between Castle and Firefly, but now, thank you. Wow, with the availability, you can just entertainment on demand.
Yeah.
People say, "Hey, I loved you in," and I forgot I did that.
Right? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to be in the new Suicide Squad.
That's true, guys.
What can you tell us?
I'm in the new Suicide Squad. It's so super secret. I'm right now sweating since you asked me.
Oh my God.
I'm starting to shake a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to.
Do you have those
so
pages?
stressful.
The pages in the script that sort
have
of
your
have your
name
name on
plastered
them.
across
so
it.
if they get out, somehow it's your fault.
Wait, are you in it too?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because my husband's an actor,
Oh, okay.
so your name
That's
is
the covert
printed
op,
across
yeah.
the.
Let's take a quick break, come back and talk about the return of the rookie with Nathan right after this. Are you in Suicide Squad? I know.
Still ahead on Live.
Tim and Jackson struck out with a smuggler. So it's on you to get her to give us something that'll lead us to Lucy's kidnapping. You can do this. You have a unique ability to connect with people.
She's a psychopath who enjoys mind games and dismemberment. It's not exactly my lane here.
Season 2 of the rookie?
This is season two.
It shocks me how much you look like a cop.
The uniform helps.
You suddenly have cop face when you put that uniform.
I'm going to tell you, we film on a studio, and sometimes we go on location, and I'll be standing around. There's a lot of standing around and waiting for something to happen, and someone will come up to me and say, "Hey, can I park on this street?" Or I'm like,
amazing.
"Hey, if my neighbor has like a thing, can I call?" And you guys, I'm like, "Why are you asking?" Oh,
I'm wearing it.
Yes, right.
So when your niece Jordan, who's visiting,
Yes.
says, "Hey, what's happening with this mid-season premiere? What do I need to know? Is there a kidnapping?" What do you tell your niece?
I would say Jordan,
Who's here visiting?
over there in the
Yes.
corner, and just say, "Hi, Whip. Nice to see you." That's Jordan, everybody.
By the way, she's adorable.
Right? I
and
told
a
her so.
grown-up.
Yeah, she's an adult. So we have the second part of a two-parter, very, very intense. One of our cast members was kidnapped by a serial killer to be buried alive.
Oh,
Ticking clock.
that's the worst.
And you're on
Yeah.
the case.
Super stressful. I'm on the case. I don't know how qualified I am. Just a rookie.
Right. But a rookie in its second season. So
Right.
You've got the solution. It returns this Sunday, 10 p.m. on ABC. Nathan, great to see you, pal. How to stay healthy while traveling after this.
Bye. What antique airplane did we rip these seats from?
Is this from Eastern or Pan Am?
I feel dirty already. It's Lives Travel Week, and here with some great advice on staying healthy during your next trip. Please welcome the author of Self-Care Solution, ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton. I'm just going to assume my middle seat position.
Could you imagine if I fell asleep on you and started drooling? That would not be good for germs.
So my mom's watching at the airport right now, and I was asking her, did she see people with masks on? And she said not yet. But
She will.
Should we be traveling with masks?
All right, so listen.
Yes.
This is all the rage now, largely because of the coronavirus outbreak, right?
Yes,
I know
yes.
this is going to sound counterintuitive, but let me tell you what the science says. These surgical masks are not for healthy people to protect her, your mom, Ryan mom listening,
Connie,
from getting sick. These we use on sick people to prevent them from infecting others. Now, on footage, I've seen people talking about protecting themselves like this.
Oh, but you're not covering the right.
Yeah, that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Okay?
I want to cover my eye holes. I want to cover everything.
So, listen, if you happen to be seated next to someone who's coughing and sneezing and spewing and being rude.
Always. I'm always seated next to the coughing person.
Then this might be good if you have a clean one to take out and just kindly say,
Oh, kindly put this on? Yes.
Now, what about-
That'll go over really well.
Exactly.
We also sit down and always wash down with the sanitizer. We wash
All right,
down
now listen. I'm not
ways.
going to tell you there's CDC guidelines on this, but if you are flying next to Dr. Jennifer Ashton, you will see me get in my seat, which has been used by roughly 4 to 5 people a day, and wipe down everything, including the air ducts, everything you're touching, okay? Studies have shown those tray tops contain 12 times more bacteria than the average toilet seat. Ew. Okay, now not necessarily.
And I think that's a low estimate, by the way.
Okay, so anything you touch, there's nothing wrong with just wiping down.
So if you come in a mask,
Wipe it all
that
down.
means, based on what you say, that you are sick, try not to infect us.
Which would be a nice thing to do.
Are we allowed to say, hey, can we move? Because that person's got a mask on and they might be
I mean,
sick.
sadly, no.
No.
But again, if you have a fever,
But Kelly, what would you do?
you would be like,
I don't know if any of you have ever been on an airplane with me, but I ball into,
But we'll be giving away a trip soon.
You know the insect that turns into a ball?
Yes.
The roly-poly insect?
that.
I turn into a ball on an airplane. I really do.
I mean, that's appropriate. But listen, I think if you have a fever, you should do the right thing, man up, woman up, don't fly.
What's the best website to check for
So if
tips
you're
and
going
things like
away, you can go to the CDC, put in where you're going. They can give you an idea of what types of infectious diseases, if any, are circulating in that area. Another good idea is just call the hotel and say, what's going on there? Do you have a doctor or healthcare provider on call in case I get sick? Or you can call me.
Hey, Kelly.
Wash your hands. And how about this? Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yes. Wash.
Why don't we recline and see what happens? When we come back, Dr. Jen will give us the latest on the coronavirus. Look at that. No problem. Okay, back with Dr. Jen.
More fun. We're talking about cruising.
Yes.
And I don't mean cruising like driving your car past hot people. I mean cruising on a ship. And norovirus and viruses in general seem to spread on ships.
Correct.
And in contained areas.
And that is the dreaded virus on a cruise ship because it's so highly contagious. Now, here is the most important thing people need to know. That norovirus can only be killed with soap and water. The alcohol-based hand sanitizers, while they're better than nothing, they don't penetrate that outer viral particle. I checked this with Dr. Gelman earlier. He knows, he really, you don't need a doctor on. You can just, he was on point with all of his info.
Just so you know, Dr. Gelman diagnosed my 3rd pregnancy as the flu, so.
Okay, all right.
So he chose a different practice of medicine.
That's true, that's true.
What is the latest on the coronavirus? We're seeing it in the news every day.
Yeah, and you know, we've been on top of it. Literally, it's still a dynamic and evolving situation. I think it's really important when people hear these numbers, understand that what's going on in China is not what's going on here. Thank goodness, okay? We have a handful of cases. They have tens of thousands of cases and probably more than 500,000 infected that they can't even test yet. The biggest risk here is influenza. And we say that all the time. It has a poor kind of PR stance because people think it's just a cold. Flu kills people.
Yeah.
So for here, be more worried about seasonal influenza. And again, our response to coronavirus has been very aggressive and so far successful.
What a great flight with you two. Thank you for this wonderful. We're almost there.
Welcome to Horror Air.
We get some snacks.
Horror Air, yes, snacks. All the snacks you want. All the Pedialyte pops you want. The self-care solution, now available everywhere. Books are sold. Dr. Jennifer Ashton, everybody. Thank you so much for coming.
Good to see you. We'll be right back with Impractical Jokers.
Excuse yourself and then go downstairs and play basketball.
I can just use the restroom real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
That was a clip of our next guest doing what they do best. Please welcome the Impractical Jokers, Sal, Joe, Q, and Merv. Settle. We got to give everybody some context.
That's it. Okay.
Hello.
Now.
Well, this is a fun parade.
This is it.
You four, we've covered this briefly the last time you were here. You went to high school together.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, you were not the class clowns. Is that true?
No, we were the class nerds for the most part. Yeah. If you're looking at an athlete, I don't want to brag. I was on the math team.
Don't want to brag, but Joe was on the varsity bowling team.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was Strike Force.
Strike Force.
We were good boys. We were good boys.
And then what happened? So
Then it all went wrong.
what were some of the jobs you had before you got together doing this?
Oh my God! I was a bartender for like a decade, and
I sold high-end baby gear and baby furniture.
It was high-end stuff. Yeah, the couture.
I was a fireman with the FDNY before the show.
Really
I know. I was a temp.
interesting. No applause for the other honest days.
high-end baby furniture.
But this seems like the greatest gig in the world. What you guys get to do.
Well, people think it is, and it is fun. You know, because we look like we're having fun.
I think it looks dangerous. I'm always afraid for your life.
Right. I am afraid, and every day I'm afraid because I don't know what they're going to do. I live in anxiety, so no, it's a toll that comes with the show because people think it's all fun and games, but I live in constant fear. We all do because we never know what we're going to do to each other. So it's not as fun as
if you pick up a hobby, at the slightest thing, I know that the guys are going to use it against me, right? So like in the past few months, I've got engaged, bought a house, bought my first car, got a puppy. I'm in for a bad year.
You should say he thinks the girl really loves him. That's the
So he
thinks it's a girl.
Tell us about the movie because it's scripted. It's not scripted. It's a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah. It's like the show. So we go on a road trip down to Miami to meet up with Paula Abdul. And there's a narrative, so it's scripted and unscripted, like the TV show.
Does Paula Abdul know that she's in this movie?
She knows she's playing Paula Abdul.
Yeah, she's playing herself.
Okay, that's very cool.
She's great. I worked with her for many, many years, and she's fantastic.
When we wrote the script, we have a flashback to the 90s, and she was quintessential 90s for us.
God.
So then we were like, oh, you know what? Let's reach out, and she was a fan of the show, so it just worked out really well that she knew the show.
No kidding. So you're like, here you are, 4 fans of Paula Abdul, right? As we all were, and you reach out to her, and she's like, I love the show.
It's insane.
And that has to feel
insane,
like full circle.
She came on set and she worked 3 times as hard as all of us. She's funnier than all of us. She's obviously better looking than all of us. It was. I can't get the words out now, and I talk for a living. She's great.
We get why you guys are on TV. We get why she's on TV. We should not be on TV.
I disagree.
America doesn't.
Paula did all her own stunts. She insisted on it. She dove off 20-foot scaffolding.
She's a choreographer. She's an athlete.
We had to have a fight scene. She's like, just really hit me. And I was like,
It's so fun to see you guys all together in person. Impractical Jokers, the movie opens nationwide this Friday. Make sure you check the guys out. We're right back with Fitz and the Tantrums. Stay with us. Great to see you. Welcome back. Fitz and the Tantrums have a new album out. Here they are with I Just Wanna Shine. Take it away.
I just wanna shine like the sun when it comes.
That was amazing.
Fitz and the Tantrums.
I loved every second of it.
Great to see you.
So good to see you. I did not want that to end.
Oh my God.
Fitz and the Tantrums, the new album, All the Feels, is out now. Go check it out. We'll be right back. Stay with us on Live. I love the feeling of it, right?
That was
nice.
amazing.
On her bucket list was to come see Live, the show, and
Or
also
go to Italy.
Go to Italy.
And we were like, okay, no, Italy first, then us. No.
Yeah, we've been to both. You should reprioritize.
Yes, reprioritize.
It's great to have you with us.
We're going to work on it. Yeah.
All right, the inbox. What do you have, Tom?
Hey, Drew from Exeter, Ontario says, Ryan is only 5'9". All these years, I thought he was well over 6 feet. I am shocked.
You should get your eyes checked. I was pretty proud of 5'9".
Then I'm at least 5'9".
It's a proud day for both of us, Ripper.
Yes.
Tweet from Adrian Stoner. The things Kelly and Ryan get me into.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there you go.
Let's see what you're buying on Amazon here on that screen.
Denise Chavis from West Mifflin, PA. I was just there, by the way. I was watching American Idol with my oldest son, Jeff. He was amazed and asked me, is that Ryan? He was incredulous that Ryan was on something other than Live.
Oh, yes.
He had no idea.
Yeah. I host... all 6 foot of me host an American Idol. It's not truly that funny, surely.
I mean, it's kind of funny.